Welcome back to Pompey Chimes, and we're here at Sells Green. This is our day of not moving on our trip to the Caen Hill Locks and back. So we're currently just west of the Caen Hill Locks, west of Devizes. Really nice place. Scenery is absolutely stunning. Really quiet, nice time to relax. It's not something we're used to doing. We're normally always moving when we're on the boat, so this is something that's completely new and alien to us, just sitting around doing nothing. We're in the Three Magpies last night, which is a lovely pub just a 10-minute walk from here, and had a nice meal outside. Met a lovely couple with a little young puppy, and Jeff had a great time. Yeah, so it was just a nice, chill, relaxed day for doing nothing. It's a beautiful evening on the canal, and we've got our synchronised swimmers giving us a demonstration of how they do it. It's so funny.
Oh, you've got yourselves in a knot there.
We are leaving Sells Green and we're on our way to the water point. So we've been here for a day, 2 nights, 1 day. It's Saturday morning, it's about 8:30. We're on the move early because we're going to do the Caen Hill Locks today. Back up them just 2 days after coming down them, which sounds quite mad, but it's what we always planned, what we wanted to do. So we're just going to go and fill up water, empty the rubbish. Hopefully pick up Mickey and Dave again, because they fancy doing the Caen Hill Locks with us, which is great. More hands the merrier. And yeah, it looks like it's going to be a nice day for it again. Weather forecast is high 20s, so we'll see how we get on with that. And we've just filled up at the water point at Sells Green. They've got rubbish disposal there. Up there towards the left, over the bridge, is where the Three Magpies pub is. Lovely food in there, recommend that, especially their pub garden. Good selection of beers, well kept. Yeah, nice in there. So we're off on our way now to the bottom of Caen Hill. There's a fox hangers boat in front of us, but they'll pull over, I expect they're on their way back to hand it back in. And then yeah, up the 29 locks. It's currently 9 o'clock. We set off at 8:30. So doing the water only took about 25 minutes, which was good. Got rid of all the rubbish. Yeah, off we go. So just approaching fox hangers. This is the hire boat place. And this here is Oscar's Narrowboat waiting to be repaired. If you watch this, Oscar, it's still there, mate. It's Saturday, so only a couple of days since you left it. I know he's waiting for parts to arrive next week, I think, so they'll hopefully get that done and he can finish off his journey. So we're coming up to our first lock of the 29. I think it's called Fox Hangers Lock, actually. Yeah, here we go. It's currently... Well, it's just coming up to 9:30, about 25 past 9. We'll call it 9:30 when we get there. Let's see how long it takes to get up the flight. It took us 5 hours to get down, which we thought was pretty good going, actually. Just the two of us. We've got Mickey and Dave, our friends Mickey and Dave are on board today. They've come to help get us up and stay on board tonight, have a few beers, etc. So let's see how we get on today. I think I've said it in an earlier video or earlier in this video that this is Fox Hangers hire boat company. We did this last year, did a week down at Bath, and thoroughly recommend them. This is not sponsored by them at all. Completely impartial review. Good boats, handle well, they're well looked after, and the area is lovely. If you go down to Bath, although it's busy, especially in like school holidays and stuff like that, it's stunning down there. So it's well worth a trip down there if you go down there. Yeah, good. Having done 3 or 4 narrowboat holidays, we know what it's like having to unpack and get off the boat and leave it all behind. It's the not nice bit about it. But you've always got the next one to look forward to. Here we go, the first lock of 29. We're going up this time, so we're going to have to use the centre line to hold the boat against the side, or otherwise we get smashed about as they fill it up with water. So it's always easier coming down, I find, than going up. This is the way I like to go up in locks. So I've got fenders on the right hand side. I've got a centre line just holding me against the side so I don't get bashed around too much. Get the guys to let a little bit in, see how it goes. I think these ones are side pounds, so the water comes in from underneath so you don't get too smashed about in these ones. Yeah, when you're on your own in a lock, going up I find, yeah, it can be a real pain. So this is the way I do it, and I find this the easiest way really. This is our 5th lock of the day. It's lock number 26, and I think we've got 2 more after this one, and then we're on to the main flight of 16 going up. We've got Dave and Mickey working very nicely for us. Oops. It's going so well so far, and I don't know if I'm going to jinx this or not, but we've got some good cloud cover as well, which means sunny intervals, which is nice, but every now and again you get a lot of cloud come over. It's nice and shady. Hope that continues for the rest of this flight at least, and then maybe get sunny later. That'd be nice, that'd be perfect. So I think this is our 7th lock. I've lost count already, but I think it's lock 7. The only reason I think that is because this is the last of the locks before we start the flight of 16, which is just over there. And there's a Lockie coming on way down to greet us, and hopefully she's going to take us up there. Give us a hand. Excellent. So we're at lock 30, which is the second lock of the flight of 16, and the Lockie here, she's been brilliant. She asked the boat that was ahead of us just to stop so we can go up together. One, it saves water, which at the moment is imperative. The bottom pound here was a foot lower than it should have been, but it means it's a lot easier. So at the moment I'm still here with a centre line, but it means we don't need to keep using the centre line, because you get 2 boats in there, you don't get thrown around so much. And one boat does one side of the lock, the other boat does the other side of the lock, so everything happens a lot quicker and a lot easier. So it should get easier from here on in, hopefully. We are powering through these locks. That's what we've just done, and this is what we've got left to do. I think there's only about 4 or 5 left to do now, of the 16 that is, and then I think it's about another 7 or 8 when we get above that. It's been really good. We met up with this other narrowboat here, it's a hire boat. They're from the Netherlands, really nice couple actually, with a few kids on board, and it's so much easier going up as a pair. Not much Lockie help, I guess, because we've got plenty of people. Don't seem to be any Lockies around, which is odd for a Saturday. It's been quite busy, a lot of boats coming down, a lot of passing going on. A lot of people not really understanding how to pass 4 boats through a lock, but there we go, we made it, we did it. Yeah, so we're moving on to the next ones now. We're just coming up out of lock 46, so just over the roadway there in the distance is lock 47. That's where the Black Horse pub is. We were considering stopping there, but we're doing such good time that we're going to carry on through Devizes out the other side. Yeah, it's been really good so far. Not sure of the time we've taken just yet, but we'll see when we get through. So after this lock, there's another 4 locks to do, and then we're in and out the other side. So we've just had to wait in this lock for about 15 minutes or so, just whilst they threw some water down above. Someone's gone through earlier and left pound lock open, so one of the pounds up there was quite low apparently. So they've just let some water through to fill it back up again. We held on here so as not to compound the problem, but now we're all on our way back up again. So yeah, just a little pause in proceedings while we get through these locks. We're at lock 47 at the moment. Black Horse is on the left hand side. We're not going to stop there, we're going to carry on through, get out the other side of Devizes hopefully. So this is the bridge before lock 50, which is the last lock of the flight, and you can see there that this pound is low. So someone's been going through before us and leaving all the gates open, and it's just draining all the pounds out. That boat down there is actually listing quite a bit. You can't really see it on the camera, but so just going into lock 50. It's our last lock of the day, last lock of the flight. That's 29 locks all in a row, all in one day. So the time now is just coming up to 3 o'clock. So that's taken about 5.5 hours to do that. A little bit slower than the last time when we went down. I always think it's harder to go up locks than it is to go down them. We did have a little bit of have to wait 20 minutes or so for the pound to refill. Someone had gone through and left all the gates up, but yeah, pretty successful day really. Many hands make light work, so huge thanks to Mickey and Dave for coming down. They really helped a lot. And for the lovely Dutch couple that came through on their hire boat. They were really good, really helpful. It's great when you get into like a rhythm, you start going through them real quick. There's Dave driving in on the last time. So up ahead is Devizes. We're not going to stay in Devizes itself, we're going to go through and out the other side. Do need to empty the cassette at the wharf there. There is a place where we can do that apparently. And then on to the pub for a much well-deserved pint. And shout out to Mickey, that's Mickey over there, who's done the windlass on every single lock. She's absolutely worked her heart out today, so thank you very much, Mickey. So we've gone through Devizes, and as if you can't tell, we've made it to the Bridge Inn, which is a pub up there next to a bridge. And this is where we're moored. So we can stumble out the pub to come down these steps and then straight in the boat, hopefully not into the canal. So yeah, it's been a good day. It's been a long day. It's currently, what's the time now? Coming up to 25 to 5. We set off at 8:30 this morning, although we did spend half hour at the water point, so really we set off at 9. So yeah, it's a reasonably long day, but very enjoyable. Got up the flight of locks, no problem. Through Devizes, no problem. Emptied the cassettes and stuff like that. So we've got full tank of water, empty cassettes, and that always makes you feel better. And in a minute, we're going to go up and have a few beers in the beer garden, enjoy this lovely weather, have something to eat, yeah, and have a really nice evening. Right, so I'm setting off on my own this morning. Sharon's already set off on foot with Jeffrey, give him a bit of a walk. It's about 9:45, so our usual time for setting off. We can't seem to get going any quicker. But we are off. So today's journey is going to take us down to, well, just past Pewsey, maybe as far as Wootton Rivers, not sure yet. We'll see how far we get. There's no locks, there's a couple of swing bridges, and temperature's looking good at 24, 25 today. Again, more sunshine, still no rain. We're going to have a nice gentle cruise today on a Sunday. So the bridge in was alright. It was reasonable food. I wouldn't say it was mega, but it was priced accordingly, so that was okay. But yeah, nice bar staff, lovely pub garden, and fantastic mooring opportunities, obviously. So we had dinner in there, and then we had cards and drinks and stuff like that in the boat afterwards. Mickey and Dave have got off. They've got to get back this morning. So, well, currently I'm on the boat on my own. Sharon and Jeffrey have gone for a walk along the towpath, as I said earlier. So yeah, I'm going to try and meet them by the first swing bridge, which is in about 15-20 minutes time. And probably pick them up there. Then it's a nice gentle cruise. Nice easy cruising today. It'll be quite slow because there's a lot of moored boats, well, there was when we came down, and it gets quite twisty and it gets quite tight in places as well. And here we have our first lock of the day, and it's 20 past 3. And we set off at, I don't know, 9:30, 10 I think it was. So yeah, that's my kind of cruising. Lock 3 until now. So this is the lock at Wootton Rivers. So we've made pretty good headway really. We've not really rushed. We've had a nice easy Sunday morning cruise down to here. We're going to have a look and see what the mooring's like here. If not, we'll carry on a bit and just keep going until we find somewhere to moor, because we've got plenty of time. This is nice, proper chilled out cruise time this is. And that's it for today. We are 2 locks in and we've had enough. Found a nice shady spot just above Wootton Rivers. That was a good day's cruising actually. We managed to get all the way along from Devizes pretty much, all the way to here in a day. Lots of slow cruising. There was a fishing match going on, and lots of moored boats and quite a bit of traffic as well. A lot of boats coming our way, so it slowed us down a little bit. Not that we're in any hurry at all. So yeah, it's about 4 o'clock now. We're just going to chill out, have a shower, might have a glass of wine and a few beers, you never know, and have a nice evening here, and then we'll set off again tomorrow. I've just had email notification to say that the Caen Hill Locks is shut at Newbury. I think it's just east of Newbury. Hamlock, I think it is. Apparently there's been a boat fire, so I'm not sure what all that is about. I've literally just had an email notification. It's Sunday now. We're due to go through there on Thursday, so hopefully they'll have it cleared by then. If it's anything like that swing bridge before we set off, then yeah, they'll have it done tomorrow. But we'll see. Shouldn't be too much of a problem, I'm hoping. Fingers crossed they can get that cleared. And oh, and another thing, first time ever, we're on nappy pins, which are these things here. Never done this before, so if I've done that wrong, by the time you see this, it'll be too late. We could be adrift somewhere. But I think that's how you do it. You literally just, because we're on Armco down here, just literally slot them behind the Armco, and then just run a mooring line to it, and that's it. Seems quite safe, seems to be like it's not going to come off, but it saves having to whack pins into the ground, which is much nicer. Right, beer. And that's it for this episode, so hope you've enjoyed it. We certainly did, and we'll see you on the next one. Signing out for now.